Hey guys, be sure to press like and subscribe. I wanted to do a little video today about a friend of mine, and I hear this story more than once down here about younger Filipina girls taking advantage of like older guys, and also the disabled. And I have I have a friend of mine. I helped him get over here. He wanted to come over here, and I helped him get a house and everything. And I introduced him to this girl from Facebook. I told him to start talking to her if he wants to, see what happens. It's all on him. Make sure he knows whether she's decent or not. Anyway, I'm getting notifications here at the same time. Anyway, he moved in. They hit it off quite well, but she had some issues almost immediately, both with me and my girlfriend. And I think she wanted to kind of separate him from us because we looked out for him because he was disabled, and she just seemed to like want to take over the whole show there, and we were just kind of like looking out for him, and I didn't want to like step on his toes or anything. So we caught her lying a few times. My girlfriend caught her lying, and I noticed that she was lying, and it wasn't really bothering me. I just figured, okay, that's up to him if he wants to put up with that. But anyway, it was getting like a little bit rough for me and my friend's relationship. So I asked him, I said, do you want me to step back for a while? Will you guys straighten all this out? And we'll just, get together. We'll talk later. And he didn't call me. So I figured, she must have totally took over his life or whatever and cut him off from the world. And then he calls me like about 5 months later and says, Steve, I'm having all kinds of problems over here. And then as quick as those problems arose, she must have realized she was going to lose her, money train, and she took him back again. And all of a sudden, we don't hear nothing from him. All of a sudden I hear from somebody in his family. And I guess his girlfriend has told him he's not allowed to talk to anybody, in his family or whatever, both his son and ex-wife, who, is the son's mother. So he needs to talk to these people, obviously, at least once in a while, not every week or whatever. But, anyway, she kind of took over, and it seems like she's telling him who he can see or whatever. And I don't know if he has a barangay pass to get out or whatever. I'm not sure if she has him locked up in there in the house or what's going on, because of the quarantine situation here. I mean, she could basically have him in like a basically lockdown. I mean, she basically neutered him, from having, he's kind of a quiet guy, and he doesn't have the way, I guess the way I could put it to be PC is, she basically, she runs the show, and like I said, neutered him, and he doesn't have the testicular fortitude to stand up. I guess that's a safe way to say it, a PC way. Anyway, so he's afraid to call out. So when he was talking with his family, he told his family that, she's telling me, she's forcing me to, cut you guys off and take you off of Messenger and Facebook and whatever other connections. I can't call you anymore or anything. And basically neutered him, and has cut him off. She's got like this narcissistic personality, taking over the whole relationship and runs the whole show now, and if he sees this video, he knows who he is. If he needs help, he can reach out to me. He knows how to reach out to me. I hope he sees this, and I can always stop over the house if you need help or something like that. If, need be, I can stop over there with a police officer if he needs. I think that this situation is kind of scary, and I think some expats figure, well, if somebody's taking care of me, I'm okay. But if a person's taking advantage of you, it's a whole different case. I think in this case, it's the woman taking advantage of him. And I'm a little bit worried about this guy, number one. Number two, this woman's like very narcissistic, you know, to be doing that, and to separate people away from people they care about, friends and family, and even a son, you know. I mean, that's kind of scary, and it shouldn't be done, you know. And it's just something I noticed that it, you know, it's quite common here for a Filipina to separate and then basically take ownership of this person and just run the whole show, you know, basically neutered him, you know. And wow, you know, what do you say to something like that? I mean, it's quite scary. And just if you're coming over here, guys, don't think like everybody's perfect. If you run into a woman like this, head for the hills, you know. I mean, dump her, kick her out, whatever. You know, do whatever you need to do to get her out of the house. And if she won't leave, ask a friend to come over, or get the barangay police to come over, or whatever, and, you know, do what you need to do, because this is not right. There's a lot of, you know, decent, sweet Filipino women out there, and you don't need to put up with this. You don't need to tolerate this. When somebody separates you from the rest of the world, that's not good. It's not healthy. It's not a healthy relationship. Your freedoms are gone. You know, they've taken away your freedom. Anyway, guys, God bless, and have a good day. And be sure to like and subscribe, guys. Thanks.